A wise man once said, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face. Well, that wise man was Mike Tyson, and this chart tells us that we've gotten punched in the face as Cardano holders. Welcome back. I want to do a quick update on Cardano. We're going to talk about price action today. What happened? Obviously, we had the massacre on Friday, and everything trended down. I mean, you can see Cardano's wick took it all the way down to 26.94 cents. So those of you that were able to buy on a platform that you were on at that 26.94 cents, congratulations, you're at a 3X. The easiest 3X you're probably ever make in your entire life. Now, what we're looking at here is 8 on the daily. We had this symmetrical triangle plotted, and our expectations, full stop, was that this thing was going to break to the upside, and obviously it has not broken to the upside. And I believe Cardano is officially below its 200-day moving average. Not only did it break below its 200-day moving average, but I'd say, if I'm being objective here, a worse sign is it getting rejected after trying to reclaim its 200-day moving average. So you're watching this and say, well, what does that mean? Does that mean it's over for Cardano? Does that mean it's not going to get back to $1, $2, $3, or even make new all-time highs? We were talking about myself a year ago. We're talking about $7 to $12 Cardano. Is that out of the question? I'm going to answer those questions in today's video. I do want to start off by saying big thanks to one of our channel partners, which is Revolution Mining. If you're looking to mine Bitcoin and you don't have the funds to start your massive Bitcoin farming ranch like Riot or Marathon, Revolution Mining is for the user like you. Go to their website. There's links in the description. You can earn money by mining Bitcoin without spending all the crazy money to set those giant rigs up. Cardano on the daily, you can see here a large volume node that coincided kind of with the split of the symmetrical triangle. Again, we did get that break to the downside. There's not a lot of volume, right? We do have one large volume spike here, which is sitting right between our first and second moving average band. And I'll kind of drop a horizontal so you can see. And that is exactly where price got rejected. Now, these volume nodes, they could either be support levels or they can be resistance levels. They could be they could be a closet full of bears or a closet full of bulls. In this case, this was a closet full of bears. Now, some downside targets for ADA. The first thing on the high time frame that I'm personally looking at is around 51 cents. That's if this downturn continues. Now, we could very well come back, reclaim this 200 MA, get right back into this symmetrical triangle pattern and get that break to the upside that we're expecting. But a lot needs to happen. And when I say a lot needs to happen, Bitcoin, I believe, needs to be trading above $117,000 to $118,000 again. We need to see some movement in all altcoins, and it's not just Cardano. We've had a few altcoins see nice runs while everything else is trending down. Projects like BitTensor, some of the smaller cap altcoins, but a lot of the larger cap alts have been bleeding. XRP, Cardano, Hedera, Stellar Lumens. I mean, I can go on and on and on. So it's not just Cardano that's in this predicament. It's a lot of altcoins. So we need to see a massive reversal in the overall altcoin market. And then I think Cardano will follow suit. But the most important thing here, guys, we want to talk about getting back into more of a bullish trend is going to be breaking 77 cents. That is your last line of defense when it comes to your moving average ribbon, 77 cents. I can't tell you how important it is for that level to be reclaimed. If we fail and we continue to more downside, again, as mentioned, 51 cents, you can see how important this level has been. Before Cardano's massive breakout back in 2024, it had one final pit stop at 51 cents. Back in February, where it had that nasty wick and it ended up closing above where it opened, caught support at 51 cents. 51 cents, and again here at 51 cents. So I expect completely, although this wick, it blew right through the 51 cent level, but again, we can chalk that up to black swan, unforeseen circumstances, APIs and price oracles are wrong. Either way, 51 cents needs to hold for Cardano because there's not a lot of volume past where we are now. Where we are now, we're seeing a little spike in volume. That's around that 70, call it 68 to 72, 74 cent level. Besides that, it's kind of a ghost town, right? You have a little bit of a volume spike here at 58 cents, but chances are if Cardano breaks that 60-cent level, it's more than likely going down to all the way down to 51 cents.
Hey, we're doing a Cardano video today, right?
Yes, Cardano.
Okay, well, are you ready?
Give me 1 second. I'm almost ready. Oh, damn it.
Well, the live stream starts in 5 minutes, so you gotta get off your phone.
I know, I'm in the middle of something. Just give me 1 second.
Are you playing Stake on your phone again?
Listen, I got an 11. I got to figure out if I got to double down or stand. So just give me 1 second. I think I'm going to double this. And I promise I'll be ready to go. You know what? All right, let's do it. And then you start talking, well, what about if it breaks 51 cents? Well, if that happens, and of course this is, to me, would be the worst case scenario. Doesn't mean it happens. Would be right here, this large volume node at 35.62 cents. That is where ADA consolidated for a considerable amount of time. When I say considerable amount of time, I mean close to 100 days. This is back between August of 2024 and November of 2024. And then Cardano had that massive breakout. Again, tapping that 51 cent level on a retrace, it rallied around 321%. So now upside targets, again, number one, getting the 200 MA back. Number two, breaking back into the symmetrical triangle pattern. Number three, getting a clean breakout and a retest of the symmetrical triangle pattern. And then what Magic talked about on our show yesterday, what a lot of people are targeting, guys, is this 90-cent level. This is a very, very important level for Cardano. If we break that 90-cent level, chances are very likely we're probably going to retest cycle highs, which currently sits at around $1.30. And then how much higher? I think it's going to depend on adoption. I think it's going to depend on the Bitcoin DeFi, right? Charles and the Cardano devs and community have been really bullish on Bitcoin DeFi. It's a $1.3 trillion opportunity of money that is sitting essentially dormant that they want to bring to life and start earning people money. If that starts to happen, midnight launches, that's successful. Maybe it gets some enterprise adoption. If those things all happen, then we can start talking about getting back to previous all-time highs in terms of price, not market cap, which is sitting right at around $3.05. A lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. I don't know which way it's going to go. You don't know which way it's going to go, but my gut feeling tells me and everything I'm seeing that the bull market is not over. And if the bull market is not over, then I would lean probably higher that Cardano does break that $1.30, does at the very least put in a brand new cycle high, which again, if we zoom out, cycle high, and I'll drop a flag here, $1.32.6. We break that. After that, we'll make a video. We'll start talking about price targets above that. So I hope you guys enjoy the content. Thank you very much for tuning in. And make sure you come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Till the next one. Peace.